Poštovani gledaoci, gost N1 televizije je aktuelni savjetnik UEFA-e, proslavljeni portugalski nogometaš, osvajač zlatne lopte za 2001. godinu, gospodin Luis Figo. Luis, thank you so much for agreeing to this interview.
Pleasure.
Welcome to Sarajevo. First time here?
Yes, my first time in the city.
And what do you think? What are your first impressions about the capital?
Well, it's, of course, I didn't have the chance to come to play because recently Bosnia play often against Portugal in the qualification and playoff, but before we didn't have the chance. So my impression was, since I arrived this morning, really quiet. I just try the food here is very nice.
I heard that you went on lunch. What do you think of? Did you eat Bosnian food or anything?
Well, I ate meat that is typical here, so it was nice, and I had the idea that there was a lot of traffic too in the city.
Yes.
To arrive back in the hotel, and after I just came here to say hi to the Mr. Mayor. So didn't have the chance, but in the lunch they informed me about the country, the ideas for the future, and really pleased to be here.
Can you talk a little bit about the event that you're visiting here tonight, the reason why you're here in the capital city of Bosnia and Herzegovina?
Well, I have friends in common that they invest here in Sarajevo, and I work with the company that have some football events that is called GLS. So they invite me to come through Mr. Mayor because it's a gala dinner to promote the city, and here I am, happy.
And of course, I don't want to let you go and not have the opportunity to talk about football a little bit with you. But first, on your personal job, are you still working as a UEFA advisor at this time? So is it hard doing a job like that? What do you advise people on at
well,
UEFA?
no, I'm very happy and proud. It's a position that make me really involved in what is the football in general in UEFA. And it's a pleasure to me to work close to the president. I think we have the best club and nation competitions in the world, so we always try to improve, to have the most profit for the clubs, for the nations, associations, so and more care in this cycle, because the president was elected recently, regarding the women's football too and the grassroots. So it's a lot of things to do, a lot of things always in the mind to improve, and really happy to help.
Since you mentioned the president, Aleksandar Čeferin, he was here relatively recently here in Sarajevo to open the new building for the Bosnian Football Federation. And we talked about quite a few things, and the Nations League was one of them. Do you consider the Nations League to be a success as a competition?
I think it is right now, because the first phase of and the first edition that is already almost finishing, because we have the finals in Portugal. They show us in terms of spectators' views and awareness that was a fantastic idea, so we're really happy for that.
So we had the international break recently. I want to talk about your country, Portugal. 2 matches, 2 draws. What are your impressions versus Ukraine and Serbia?
Well, I think in terms of result, we didn't start like we want, because we always want to win. But the performance, I think, was good. We had a lot of chances against Ukraine, against Serbia too. But you know, it's football. Sometimes the ball doesn't want to get in. So but in terms of performance, I think the team was playing well.
So Bosnia and Herzegovina also played 2 matches, first against Armenia and they won 2-1, and then against Greece with a draw 2-2. How much do you know about the national team of Bosnia and Herzegovina, the players that we have?
Well, I know that you have very good players. They play a few of them in top clubs. Pjanic, like Dzeko, is the son of Kodro that plays in Spain too. And is my good friend that is a coach, national coach.
So have you had the chance to hear from Robert Prosinečki today?
Yeah, I spoke with him in the phone because he's not here. He said to me that he didn't know that I come, so he left yesterday. But he's a very good friend. I play with him in Barcelona. We are roommates in that time too. So I have a good relation with him, and of course I wish always the best wherever he is.
So are there things that you learned from Robert Prosinečki from the time that you used to play together?
Yeah, of course. He was one of the most talented players that I had a chance to play with, and I think when it's like that, you always learn.
Since N1 is a regional television network, we're also broadcasting in Croatia and in Serbia. So I wanted to talk about those 2 countries as well. Which of them do you think has enough quality and good players to reach the Euro 2020?
Well, I think this area is a potential of good players, but right now, in terms of results, Croatia, because they are the finalists of the World Cup.
But they're struggling right now in the qualifications.
Yeah, and well, yes, but if we focus in the last results, they are very strong. What's going to happen in the future, I don't know, because I can't guess. But you can find good players here in Bosnia, you can find very good players in Serbia too, so I'm just talking about the statistics and the last results.
Okay, just one more please, okay? So club football is coming back. I want to talk about a club that you used to play for. That club is Inter. They seem to be interested in Edin Dzeko, our best player to date of Bosnia and Herzegovina. Do you think that he would be a good fit for Inter?
Well, I always have idea that if you have quality, you fit in all the big clubs. So the important is you show your quality and you show your personality, because sometimes you have the quality, but when you have to play higher level, you can't perform like you should, no? So, but the talent can fit in all the big clubs.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. Poštovani gledaoci, bio je to Luis Figo, aktuelni savjetnik UEFA-e, bivši nogometaš, reprezentativac Portugala i osvajač zlatne lopte za 2001. godinu.